Hi and welcome to Receptive and Ready. So 4 days post egg collection, and then some of us may be preparing ourselves for the embryo transfer tomorrow. So that isn't the case in my case. We'll be sending off for PGTA testing, but I am aware that that will be for some people like I did in my first couple of rounds of IVF. So we just want to prepare ourselves, obviously connect with the womb space, feel like we're drawing lots of energy to that space, not only with blood flow, but just general, the affirmations that will make you feel like you're ready to receive. And we will just kind of come into all of the hip space as well. So just coming into a nice seated position to begin with, we'll connect with the breath and the womb space. So you can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Sitting nice and tall, crown lifted, chin slightly tucked, and a big sigh out through the mouth. Deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. 2 more times. And then back to a natural breath in and out of the nose. Connecting to your breath, connecting to the body, allowing the natural rise and fall. You can feel it underneath your hands like a wave moving down the body. Just want to make sure that that breath's extending all the way down to the root of the spine. As we breathe on the exhale, just softening through the body, relaxing the face, jaw, tongue, shoulders, hips. Coming into our yin, our feminine side, our rest and digest side of the nervous system. In this space, just asking yourself how you feel today. How is your womb space feeling? The ovaries. And some of us could feel quite nervous for a transfer tomorrow. So just allowing all of that to come through, you know, of course, it's a big thing that's about to happen. And we're going to go through the 2-week wait as well. So we just want to acknowledge the journey's still ongoing. Still a few more hurdles to jump over. Sending a deep, loving energy with your breath to the womb space. And release. One more time. And let it go. So gently placing the hands on the knees, we'll bring our feet together in butterfly, and then if this works for you, you can place the hands on the feet. So we're just going to do a nice seated cat-cow in this position. Now of course with our hips open it's a little bit less dynamic than we usually do. So on the inhale, lifting the chin up to the sky, feel a slight opening through the chest, and as you exhale slowly, mindfully, you curl on round, chin comes down to the chest. Make it really nice and slow. Sending those deep breaths still down to our sacral, to our root. And close the eyes down. You should feel quite a nice stretch in the groin area. Couple more times. Stay with the breath. Really noticing how the body feels. And after your next exhale, just inhale through center. Hold the breath slightly. And exhale, release. So placing the feet on the ground. If you've got your bed pillow with you, just placing that in front of you. I'm just going to have the legs nice and wide, like this nice opening. And then you can windshield wipe across onto the pillow. It's not quite down to the floor, but just nice soft cushioning just to open up a little bit through the side body as well. So an internal and external rotation of the hips here, which is always really important just to keep everything moving, not tighten up. A couple more times. And then come through center. Now really sitting, maybe you want to grab onto your ankles, but just a slight sway so that you can feel kind of the sit bones moving. Hips are nice and open. I know it doesn't feel like you're doing much here, but it's just a nice kind of gentle release work. Inhaling through center. So we'll just position ourselves so we have the right leg coming out, the foot's nice and flexed. You can use the cushion if you'd like to. You can put it on top of each other to create a nice kind of something to lean on when you're doing this. The left foot is in the groin and we're going to be reaching over here. So what I like to do is just make sure that I'm correctly aligned. So we want to make sure we are turned towards that leg that we're going to come down towards, okay? Rather than kind of going down through this angle, I want to turn our torso, go down here. I always like to lift my arms up, inhale and exhale, come on down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Just doing this a few times just to open up through that side body that we're going to come down to through the left hand side. Just allows you to go a little bit deeper when we land. A couple more times. And then whenever you feel ready, just landing the hand whatever feels most comfortable for you, whether that's on the big toe, on the leg, on the calf. Now this left arm can be on the pillow, or if you'd like to create a deeper stretch through this left side of the body, you can reach over with the left arm. Whichever you decide, just closing the eyes down, relax the jaw, long, deep breaths. If being still is a little bit uncomfortable for you, what's sometimes nice is just to wriggle up and down by bending the right elbow up and down. Just creates a little bit more length. Just teasing it a little bit each time to go a little bit deeper. Don't forget to keep the breath nice and long and deep. Expand through the ribs. Nice deep inhale together. And exhale, release. Inhale slowly, walking your way up your leg. Take your time. You should feel nice and open through the lower back and through that left side. Switch sides. Remember to flex that foot first. Move the pillow on round if you need it. And turn in the torso. Hooking the thumbs up above you, inhale, and then exhale down towards the foot. Inhale up and exhale down a few times until you feel like you've created the room and space to land. You'll notice that probably one side's a little bit more flexible than the other, which is completely normal. Everybody's got a dominant side. That goes for our ovaries as well, doesn't it? Mine's the right. What's yours? Every IVF round I've been through, it's always the right that's got loads more than the left. I always find it interesting because the tighter side of your body, the least flexible, for me that all aligns with the ovary that doesn't perform very well as well. So it might be the same for you. It's probably because you hold tension through that side of the body more, I think. Now if you've landed, wherever that is, then you might want to reach the arm over, especially if you did the other time, opening up through the side body. And you might want to use the elbow up and down just to tease it open a little bit more. Remember to relax the jaw, relax the face, long deep breaths.
Just where your mind's floating around while we're in the pose. What are you thinking about? Probably all thinking about whether or not we've got embryos tomorrow or not. Deep breath in. And exhale, release through the mouth. Inhale, slowly walk the hands up the leg. Moving the pillow to one side. And again, we can go into those windshield wipers just to release the lower back slightly. You can hang out on one side for a moment if you'd like to. Okay, bringing the feet back into butterfly here. We're just going to bend over, so creating that deeper stretch here. So grabbing onto the feet, the elbows coming down as far as feels comfortable for you. We don't want to go 100% here, we want to go about 60%, somewhere where we feel comfortable to close our eyes and just breathe. Then it's checking throughout the body you're nice and relaxed. And then you just kind of let the breath and gravity do the work here, because as you exhale, naturally your body's going to come down further. So it's a gentle teasing open, really, of the hips, of the groin, just in its own time. Whenever it's ready, it will allow you to go a little bit deeper. Couple more deep breaths. My mind just keeps on thinking about how mad it is that, IVF and the things that they can do, and the fact that there's going to be a bunch of future babies just as embryos right now as you're watching this video, and the journey that all of us women have been through. So is the women, isn't it? Having to do the hard things. Always the women. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Very gently. Using the hands to push yourself up. On the inhale, bring the knees together. Tuck them in, forehead to knees for a second. A gentle rock on your sit bones. So all of this area should feel really nice
and open. We've released tension there, at least opened up the fascia a little bit more. So we're going to come down onto our backs, placing the feet on the floor. We're just going to do some like pelvic tilts and then bridges if you would like to. So literally we're going to tuck the pelvis in towards us, so the back part, your back flattens against the mat, and then just roll back down again, opening up through the belly. So we'll inhale, tilt towards, and then exhale, roll down. So it just creates that nice opening through the back there as well. It's just nice and gentle, go along with your breath. It's like such a subtle movement here, but one that feels like quite a nice stretch, I think, around the womb space. My ovaries are still quite sore. Like not super sore, not like needing paracetamol or anything, but you just get these kind of random little pains. And obviously for a lot of us, well, most of us, I imagine, I spoke to one of the consultants today, and she's like, yeah, you'll have lots of cysts and things right now on your ovaries, so we just need to let them die down before we can go and do another egg retrieval. So how does this space feel for you, especially if you're going for a fresh transfer? You know, there's still a lot going on in this area, so just noticing how you feel. So exciting, but at the same time, so nerve-wracking. Two more times. And then just go into a neutral position. Now if you want to, if you feel like your body's okay for this as well, we're going to lift up into a bridge. Just some nice deep breaths. Make sure you're engaging the glutes here, looking down towards the belly button. Feet are nice and firm on the ground. Hands can be wherever you'd like them down for extra support, or they could be on the hands, on the heart and the womb, or above you. Just whatever feels good. Two more deep breaths. And then on your next exhale, just very slowly rolling down with the spine as slowly as you can. And then when you get to the bum, draw in the knees to the chest. Big circles. Hands can be on knees, circling one way. And then the other. And then gently dropping the feet to the ground, grabbing your pillow, placing it underneath you, underneath the lower back. And then we're just bringing the feet together, kind of in butterfly again. You can hook the fingers around the big toe and just a gentle rock from side to side. Close the eyes down. The wider the feet, the deeper the stretch, or the more that you pull the feet together, it kind of loosens up a little bit. So just having a bit of a play around, seeing what feels good for you right now in this moment. Deep breath in and let it go. You can let go of the feet and then just lifting the legs up, circling through the ankles, going one way. Opposite. And just coming into stillness with long deep breaths. Deep inhale and release, gently lowering the feet onto the mat. Rocking the knees from side to side. And then when you feel ready, the feet back into that butterfly position. If this stretch feels a bit too much for you right now, you can just have the legs long instead. This is going into our relaxation, so wherever you'd like to place your hands. Just a couple of landing breaths, checking you're nice and comfortable. We want to send all of this loving energy to our womb space. All of the good vibrations. I really do believe in energy and creating that space of positivity around it. So if you have your transfer tomorrow, just imagining the womb space and how, beautiful, lining and all ready to receive. How long you've been waiting for this to happen. We're ready. We want to move forward. It's just taking your time in your own way. You're connecting to your womb, speaking to your womb space. Whatever comes up. Just trust your intuition. Last couple of deep breaths here, just sending that breath with so much love and light to your womb, to your ovaries. Deep breath in together and exhale, release. Bring the knees together just very slowly, no need to rush. Again, you might want a little bit of a rock or a hug in towards the body. And then whenever you feel ready, just placing feet on the ground, lifting up, pulling the pillow out beneath you. And all we're going to do is go onto our sides. You can hug the pillow if you'd like to, placing it in between the legs, or you can hug it around the body. And just coming into a nice rest position. Just to settle, just relax. You don't need to do anything. Just integrate. Let go. Let the mind wander. And let whatever come up, come up. It's all important. It's just connecting to yourself on a deeper level. So I'm going to leave you in this position, wishing us all the best luck with our news tomorrow. And if that is a transfer for you as well, just sending you so much love. Have everything crossed for you. And I really, really hope you get everything that you deserve and more. Sat Nam.